End of mile 1, heart rate was way above what it usually is for mile 1. They say mile 1 is usually the hardest. Hopefully it'll settle down and I'll get into a rhythm. But beautiful trail. Mile 2 was better than mile 1, but still the heart rate is very high, which means I have to slow down after a while. So right now looking at 5.5 hour marathon, which is fine. I'll be happy if I finish it in one piece. Mile 3, heart rate is still way too high for this low mileage, so I have to slow down or do something about it. But I'll worry about it later. There's plenty of miles to worry about that. Okay, mile 4, you begin to see runners coming in the opposite direction. They are a mile or so ahead of me. So my heart rate is still much higher, so that's why I'm running a minute slower. I have been feeling a little under the weather for the past 2 days, sore throat. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe this is an excuse like the swimming pool excuse in Seinfeld. If you don't know what I mean, look it up. Okay, mile 5, heart rate still high. I'm officially the last of the pack, but that's fine. I'm a reminder of Manisha's swimming in high school, where she was always the last. She would swim when everybody is done, but the entire crowd will be cheering for her. Same thing happening here. When I'm crossing a street, the cop stops the traffic just for me. I feel special. Is this the way to North Pole?
Yes. Good job. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. Mile 6, still no babes or babies, Satya. They're all too fast and too far ahead of me. Mile 7, being last has its advantages. The guy who's biking up just picked up the mile marker for 7 because they want to clear the trail. I'm about a minute slower than my anticipated speed, which means I expect to finish around 1 p.m. in about 5.5 hours. Even though my speed is low, I'm proud of my cadence, which is in the 190 to 193 range, number of steps per minute. I feel like Dash from Incredibles. Where's my Jack? Mile 8, I'm very angry and disappointed. I don't see any urlakirangu curry here. Mile 9. Okay, since Menaka promised me urlakirangu curry and did not keep the promise, this is revenge on her. When she first played volleyball in sophomore year, high school, she was so bad that whenever she served and the ball went to the other side, her entire teammates clapped for her. But then she improved, and an essay about that got her into Harvard. So who am I to say? Maybe I can make a video out of this and get into Harvard. Joining 5K, 10K folks who run, walk. Going over the bridge. Woohoo! Hey, good job, buddy. How old are you? How old are you? 7? Oh, you're running way faster than me. Go. Simon, choo-choo train. Mile 10, legs are feeling to get a little bit tired, but I'm doing okay. Okay, mile 11, I've hit my lactate threshold, which means pretty soon I have to slow down a little more. But for the next mile, I just plan to keep the same speed and see what happens. Talk to you in a mile. Mile 12. Little more than 12 more to go. All right, mile 13. Very soon I may have to start walking part of the time because my heart rate is way above my lactate threshold. But I'll figure out a safe way to run. Mile 14. குமுதா சூப்பராக ஓடுறீங்க உங்கள் வீடியோவில். அடுத்த வருஷம் நீங்கள் அமெரிக்கா வரும்போது எல்லோரும் சேர்ந்து நீங்களும் சேர்ந்து ஒரு ஹாஃப் மேரத்தான் விடுவோம். இல்லை ஓகேவா சார்? நீங்கள் கலக்குறீங்க, கையை தூக்கிண்டு எம்ஜிஆர் இலக்கு. Mile 15. Shyam and Somashekar, you need to get out of the treadmill and start running on real roads. And we should all do a half marathon early next year. Mile 16. ஓடி ஓடி உழைக்கணும், ஊருக்கெல்லாம் கொடுக்கணும், ஆடிப்பாடி நடக்கணும், அன்பை நாளும் பறக்கணும். மெடலுக்காக மனுஷன் இங்கே ரோட்டில் ஓடுறான் பாரு. ஓடி முடிஞ்சு எண்ட்லைன் வந்தா அப்புறம் தாண்டா உருளைக்கிழங்கு. Okay, mile 17. Miles are getting harder and harder, so I'm having to walk for a minute to get my heart rate down to the 170s from the 180s, and then run. See you on mile 18. I can't believe it's only mile 18. I've run mile 20 miles, my long runs, and it did not feel this hard. It's amazing how at 10 beats per minute heart rate elevation can dramatically increase the effort level. But still, 8 more miles. Yeah, mile 19. There's a guy after mile 18 who was saying, come on, let's do it, 6 more miles. I was so mad at him. Fake news. There's 8 more miles at that time. Okay, it's mile 20 and I intensely dislike these gels from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of my stomach, from the bottom of my tongue. I hope I get into a better mood in mile 21. All right, officially 21. I better behave like an adult and stop complaining. 5 more miles. Okay, approaching mile 22. So if marathon running is like pregnancy, I think the last 4 months are like labor. It starts off really enjoyable towards the end. You know it's difficult, you're going through it, but there's no way out of it. You have to go through it. So this is the first time I'm experiencing labor. All right, mile 23. I want to take this opportunity to thank Coach Watson, our cohort, Coach Bala, and the entire RHWB team for motivating me to train for this marathon. It was a wonderful experience. Though I'm struggling a bit towards the end, I would do it again in a heartbeat. Yay, mile 24. Baba, unga style super. வீடியோவில் ரஜினிகாந்துக்கு பேருக்கு இணையா சூப்பர் விமலிகாக்கி ஓடுறதையும் பார்த்தேன். எண்டில் வீட்டை விட்டு வெளியில் ஓடுறதையும் பார்த்தேன். நீங்கள் நேற்றுக்கு தடவின டைகர் பாம் தான் என்னை இன்னும் வலி இல்லாமல் ஓட வச்சிருக்கு. Happiness hit her like a train on a track. Coming towards her, stuck, still no turning back. She hid around corners and she hid under beds. She killed it with kisses and from it she fled. The dog days are over, the dog days are done, the horses are coming. So you better run. Run for your mother, run for your father, run for your children, sisters and brothers.
Yeah, congratulations on your finish, the full marathon. time.